What's up, everyone? So recently this week, we got a sneak peek at what Marvel has planned for Phase 4 of the MCU, and man, to be honest, I thought, nothing would ever be the same after Endgame, but, they're still going full steam ahead. I'm very happy to see Marvel with an actual plan. You know, I wish someone else actually listened to their fans and had a plan, but no, this is somehow canon. Alright, sorry, moving on. This is my ranking of the upcoming MCU movies based on my excitement. Just want to disclose that this is my opinion and that we might not agree on it, but please make sure to leave your ranking in the comments and we can have a debate. I'm pretty sure all these movies will be good. I'm just ranking them. Just keep in mind that the lower ranked ones are the ones I'm not as excited for as the ones in the top of the list. Just don't mistake the fact that the ones in the bottom are bad. No, they're not. All right. So, starting with number 11, we have The Marvels. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I still haven't watched Captain Marvel, and I don't intend to. I've never been the biggest fan of Captain Marvel, but it seems that Miss Marvel's there, which is really cool. I'd like to see her story and how she fits into the big scheme of things. And same for Monica Rambeau. I mean, she was alright in WandaVision, but I guess I like to see more of her character. But other than that, we really have no idea what's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna have to put this movie last because I just don't like Captain Marvel. At number 10, we have Black Widow. At last, we finally get to see this movie. This movie has literally been delayed into oblivion. Now, don't get me wrong, and I'm excited for this movie. We finally get some insight into Natasha's life, and we actually finally get to see Taskmaster, which is so cool. That's very cool. But it is low on my list just because it's coming soon, and there was just so many delays, so like my excitement has just been ruined from it. Like, dude, this shit was supposed to come out last fucking year. Going on at number 9, we have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Now, I really wish I put this higher because I really like the first movie, but to be honest, I just all I feel with this movie is feel confused. Like, how are they gonna pull this off without Chadwick Boseman? I know they said they were trying to do something with Shuri, and they're gonna focus on like Wakanda itself, and that's cool. But I mean, I just don't know. They would literally need to write off T'Challa really well because if there's just some half-assed reason why he's not there, then I don't know. I just feel off. I mean, I'm excited to see how they're gonna work on this and how they're gonna do it, but I'm also nervous, which is why I put it so low on the list. At number 8, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. You know, whenever I see Ant-Man, I just think of it as a fun movie. I mean, both the first and second movies were fun to watch. I don't know, man. It's probably because of the goat Luis, but whenever I see Ant-Man, I just get excited because it's one of those movies to watch without thinking. You just drain the brain and you just watch it and have fun. It's one of those fun movies. It might not be the most complex with its story and characters, but it's just fun to watch, and that's why I'm excited for this movie. At number 7 is Thor: Love and Thunder. I was surprised that I ranked this movie so low, but there was just more content to look forward to. Don't get me wrong, this movie sounds good from the synopsis, but it doesn't quite get me that excited. However, the casting of Christian Bale is really interesting, so I look forward to see how he's gonna play a role into this. And I just don't know how I feel about Natalie Portman yet, as Jane. I mean, I know she's been in the first two Thor movies, but I don't know. But I guess we'll see. And obviously we got Chris Hemsworth, and his performances never disappoint. I just hope that the tone of the film is more serious or more fitting of the Thor character. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any jokes or anything, but Thor isn't a comedian, which is, what we've seen in the more recent movies like Endgame and Ragnarok, which is just doesn't fit. It doesn't really work well for me. Now, moving on to number 6 is Shang-Chi. This movie was low until I saw the trailer, you know. But yeah, the direction and the fighting style is just so unique and it feels like a Bruce Lee movie, and I'm very excited to see how that like works. Um, I don't know how I feel about the comic relief, but I mean, I guess we'll see how that plays out in the film. But I mean, other than that, this is something I look forward to, and I really did not expect that. It would have been so much lower on my list, but this is really, the trailer really proved me wrong. Now we have reached the top five. So at number five, the movie is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I mean, do I have to say anything? These movies are chaotic, fun, but also intriguing when it comes to characters and the way they develop throughout the movies. I'm also interested to see how the relationship with Peter Quill and Gamora will play out after Endgame. I don't know if Thor will be on it because, of James Gunn, but, this is still a movie I'm going to look forward to a lot. Number four is The Eternals. To be honest, I never really knew about The Eternals until the movie was announced, but I saw that this was brought to life by Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby does some amazing stories. He writes some amazing characters. And so, I looked more into it, and these characters seem very, very interesting. They seem like a more cosmic version of the Avengers, if that makes any sense. I don't know, that's just me probably. Also, the little teaser showed off some pretty good shots. The visuals were so good, and I'm just excited to see Richard Madden back at it because, he did so good in The Bodyguard, and I'm just excited to see him again. And number three, I put Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. To be real with y'all, I actually liked the first Doctor Strange movie. It was trippy and shit, but the only reason I put it so high is because of the expectations and rumors surrounding the movie. Like possible cameos from Tobey Maguire and maybe seeing new characters for MCU. It's obviously it's not guaranteed, but there's just so much circulating the movie, yeah. And also, I mean, we get more of an understanding like about Wanda and like what she did after she had the Darkhold and like what she's gonna do. Like how is she gonna fuck up like the multiverse? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be excited about for this movie, and that's why it's on my number three. Coming at number two is the Fantastic Four. Why? Simple. The Fantastic Four was the second group I ever like learned of when I was a kid. So, I have a soft spot for them. In my opinion, I feel they have more interesting characters and villains than like the Avengers. I mean, look, I love the Avengers and all, but the Fantastic Four just has some more intriguing characters for me at least. We got Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, The Thing, the Human Torch. So cool. All those stories are so cool. And then there's villains like Doctor Doom and Galactus. Like, come on. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what is in store for this like group of heroes and what's gonna happen. And at number one, ladies and gentlemen, you guessed it, Spider-Man No Way Home. So, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Holland Spider-Man. I do like the unique take, but it's just for me will never it can't be Maguire Spider-Man or Garfield's. I really liked again, I'm not saying all of them are bad, but I just I'm not the biggest fan of Holland Spider-Man. But I do have hope for how it turns out. We got the casting news of characters like Electro and Doctor Octopus, and like, dude, we literally see the Sinister Six unfolding before our eyes. That is so cool. And even the news like that Tom Holland said that like they filmed the whole action scene that took a whole like month to film. Like that was, dude, we got a lot in store for us, and that's just exciting. And that comes out December. December. That is so cool. I'm also kind of holding hope that Maguire and Garfield are part of the movie too. And yeah, that is my list. That is how I ranked the upcoming Phase 4 MCU movies by my excitement for them. Thank you for watching, and please let me know what your ranking would be for these films. Till next time.
My friend here, Justin, he's already taken, and he's cracked at Fortnite, my guy.